Hello everyone, it's BramButterham here, bringing you the first video of my new series where I will be covering my favorite class setups in Call of Duty Ghosts. And today, on this first episode, I will discuss the Mtar-X. Now, this is my favorite submachine gun in the game. And I like to run it with a silencer and a red dot sight. A red dot sight because the iron sights on this gun are absolutely terrible, and I prefer a red dot sight for a bit more close combat, but you can change it up for a holographic or a variable zoom as well. But I like the red dot sight. It does the job, and a silencer to stay off the radar when you shoot your gun, so your enemies can't track you as easily when you shoot it. And a nice golden camo, just for fun, that you unlock by completing all these different challenges for individual camos, like no attachments or point blank kills. If you get them all, you get the gold camo. Just a regular red dot. Now, I don't have any secondary lethal or tactical. I don't think that these are as useful in this game, and by getting rid of those, you get extra perk points, and perks are really useful. So by getting rid of the secondary lethal and tactical, I get 3 extra points that I can spend. Now I have ready up for 1 point, which allows you to bring your sights up faster after sprinting. Sleight of hand for 2 points, that allows you to reload faster. Quick draw for 3 points, that lets you aim faster. Takedown for 1 point, really useful, and I think a bit underrated maybe, or a bit underused, because the skull that shows up when you kill an enemy on the battlefield, usually, that doesn't show up anymore, so enemies won't be able to track you as easily. Scavenger to resupply your ammo from dead players, and focus so you don't flinch as heavily when you get shot at while aiming down sights, and slightly reduced idle sway when aiming, which is an absolute must in this game. This perk, focus, you have to use it on basically every class, in my opinion. And then for the strike package, I go for the support streak. At 6 points, the ammo crate, which allows you to resupply your ammo, obviously, and get a random gun. This can be any sort of gun with any attachment to it. You can grab one from the box and use it for free. Then at 8 points, ballistic vests. You can put those down for you and your teammates to get some extra health, which is pretty straightforward and pretty useful. And then at 11 points, the support squad mate. And this guy, he is an absolute beast. It's basically an extra teammate with a riot shield and increased health. And he has a riot shield and a pistol, usually. And he runs around on his own on the battlefield and kills enemies for you, which is really good. I usually get between 5 and 10 kills, I guess, with this man. He is really good. And in combination with the ammo crate and ballistic vest, this support mate even get buffed, because he can take a weapon from the ammo crate as well and change it with his pistol. So instead of having a kind of weak pistol, he can grab a potent and useful assault rifle, for example, which makes him even more deadly. So that's about it for the Mtar-X. Now let's jump into some gameplay where I'll be using different setups. I'll use, instead of the silencer, I'll use the muzzle brake for a bit for increased damage over range. So it extends your 3-hit kill range. Sometimes I'll use the foregrip and don't bother as much with an optical. I'll change some things up, and at the end you'll see me use this favorite class setup. Enjoy the gameplay. In this clip I will be using the Mtar-X with a red dot sight and a muzzle brake, and as mentioned before, the muzzle brake extends the 3-hit kill range of this gun. This gun does 35 damage up close, if I'm not mistaken. So that means that a player has 100 health. So with 35 damage per bullet, you will kill in 3 bullets up close. And this 3-hit kill range is extended with the muzzle brake. And on this map, I usually I like to rush around and be up in people's faces and shoot them. So that's why on these short ranges it's beneficial to use the muzzle brake. And I get nice rocket launcher action there. But as you will see now, this guy in the building across, he is sitting there. It's quite far away, and this Mtar-X is just, it's not really like a laser beam, but the kick is very manageable. And I'm not using a foregrip in this clip, but the gun is really accurate, and the only reason for missing is by bad aiming yourself. I am using the Wii remote controls on this. In case you didn't notice, this is Call of Duty Ghosts for Wii U, and if you get all excited with the Wii mode in your hand, you can easily swing around and then lose your aim. But yeah, as you can see, it's really good up close. It's good at a distance. And in this clip, I think I used the muzzle brake and a foregrip. Yeah, muzzle brake and a foregrip. A foregrip again to reduce recoil when shooting. But as you can see from this clip, the iron sights are really bad. Here I tried to hip fire that guy, but it didn't really work. And this kill shows off how good the foregrip works in combination with the range of this gun, or the range. The minimum damage of this gun is 25. So you'll kill up close in 3 shots, and you'll never need more than 4 shots at a distance, which is really good for an SMG, especially. Usually they drop off to 5, 6 or 7 bullets to kill at a long distance. This one's only at 4. So that is why, especially the Mtar-X with the foregrip, you can really pick off people at long ranges very effectively, while still maintaining that high fire rate for close range gunfights. And now these clips are on flooded. I think, is it called flooded? I guess. And this is usually a really close range map. This building over here is really popular. People like to be camping in that middle area. And that is why, again, with a muzzle brake, this is really effective, because if they are slightly further away, you benefit from that extended 3-hit kill range, which is really good. And again, because of the fire rate of the MTAR, it's still an SMG, so submachine gun fire rate, so it puts a lot of bullet downrange very fast, and that combined with high damage makes for a very potent gun. And that's why I like it so much for closer range combat. I almost didn't see that guy. I don't know why. But these ballistic vests are really saving my life here. I put one on, and this guy with a shotgun is shooting at me, and I have time to turn around and shoot him in the face. Sadly though, I see that guy a little too late. I fall down and fall to my death, which is kinda sad. But in general, at 8 points, the ballistic vests, they are really useful and helpful. They can really make the difference between life and death in a gunfight. And this footage at Strike Zone, which is one of the most popular maps, and one of the smallest maps in Call of Duty Ghosts. This is where I use my recommended class setup, or favorite class setup, and I run it with the red dot sight and a silencer, and the silencer in combination with takedown I think is amazing. In the middle of the screen the skull shows up, and that really helps me in tracking where the enemies are at. If I see that a teammate died, I know that an enemy has to be around there somewhere. That is why I use takedown on any of my sets, loadouts actually, because it's such a cheap perk. It's only 1 point, and I think it's really good and really useful. It's better than all the other 1 point perks, I believe, and since there is no really good secondary lethal or tactical, you might as well go for takedown. There's an example of excellent hipfire on this gun as well. I will use I will lay down now in a bit and pick that guy off at range. Barely any recoil, even though I don't have a heavy foregrip on. And a nice double feed there. And now I will jump off here and pick off one more guy who apparently is AFK. I don't know what he was doing, but he brought me the support squad mate. And this last bit of footage I recorded after I edited the first part of the video, but I wanted to bring it to you because it shows the importance of the minimap and the sound in this game. As you see to the left on the minimap, there are no teammates of mine, so the enemies have to spawn there. And if you listen carefully now for I could hear those guys coming up the stairs. Just like that guy running past me. And that's really useful. By seeing on the minimap that your teammates are over on the other side, that means that your enemies have to spawn somewhere where your teammates are not. So here is some more I guess, yeah, some more kills. They keep spawning over there, keep coming up that stairs, and I'll keep sitting here in this corner. Now this last bit shows the importance of my squad mate. There was a guy coming up the stairs. I didn't see or hear him at all. My teammate picked him up. Now I run around the corner recklessly, kill one guy, but get shot myself, and my squad mate finishes him off, which is really useful. So that is a couple of different loadouts that you can use. I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for more videos on assault rifles, probably marksman rifles and light machine guns as well. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again on the next video. Thanks for watching.